Hey guys, and welcome to Natural Aesthetics. So recently changed my training regime. I'm pretty much doing the same kind of protocol, push-pull, but I'm spreading it over 4 days as opposed to 6. So my session length has increased, doing more volume per session, so more sets generally speaking, and the intensity has also increased. I've added in some lower body compounds as well that I wasn't doing before, most notably squats, stiff leg deadlifts and leg press. And the main reason for not doing these before was that I was on 40 milligrams of Roaccutane per day, which left my joints very, very sore and stiff from my ankles upwards. My lower body was much worse than my upper body. I'm now only on 20 milligrams per day, and the extreme stiffness and pain has subsided somewhat, so I feel kind of ready to perform some kind of lower body compounds. Prior to that, my only leg training was really extensions, hamstring curls, and some occasional leg press, and of course some calf raises. I just didn't feel sensible to try and do any heavy kind of compound movements. The joints were just too stiff, just too painful. Felt like I would have caused myself more harm than good. But adding them in, truth be told, I haven't actually done deadlifts in over a year. Even prior to taking Roaccutane, I kind of just wanted to try out some other exercises and work around with different styles of training. I'd been into a lot of upper body, lower body splits, full body training, where I was doing a lot of heavy compound squats and deadlifts, and my training was kind of centered around those for quite some time. The problem with those lifts is that they require a huge amount of energy, and if you follow stuff like Mad Cow and traditional kind of full body splits or upper lower splits, you're generally going to start your workouts off with those exercises, which in my opinion means that you're really going to suffer in the exercises following those, because of the massive demand on your central nervous system. So what I've actually done, I've manipulated the exercises so that I'm doing the heavy compounds generally last or towards the end of the workout. And this way I can focus more on the muscles being used, and I tend to get a better mind to muscle connection on the areas that I actually want to train, as opposed to just focusing on lifting the weight, which is one of the reasons why I don't always think a powerlifting style approach is always good for natural bodybuilders. It certainly has its benefits, but I think sometimes we can get carried away with simply trying to lift weight without actually having too much focus on the muscles being used and the areas that we want to actually stimulate. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Stay strong.